Hey YouTube, Matt here, bringing you another profile from this past week. This one is Sam's top 4 profile, and he took wind-ups, so here he goes.
I decided to play wind-ups because I saw it in one of Matt's spare folders and thought, may as well dust it off and play something new for a change. So, of your start, 3 wind-up shark, along with the single magician, all the combo pieces, up and down level manipulation, makes anything possible within this deck near enough. 3 wind-up rabbit, basically the continuous trigger for the factories, get the +1s to hand. Then 3 wind-up rat, basically brings the combo pieces back to graveyard, makes everything better. And if I remember to play Papler Operative, the OTK combo.
Yeah.
Then again, to go along with the OTK combo, there's the wind-up warriors, because they make other things up their level by 1 and 600 attack. Sometimes the 600 helps, sometimes it's just the level that's more important.
And it's your only invoker target.
Yeah, only invoker target, which is another reason why they're there, other than just sharks. I decided to play triple Kage to Kage. In hindsight, that was a bad option because I never properly read the first line of its effect. I thought it could be special summoned off of any normal summon, and it's only a normal summon of a level 4 monster, so I apologise to any people I misplayed against. Then 2 TG Werewolf, they help with the invoker plays, levy plays, again just makes the combo pieces come together. Then 2 Summoner Monk, helps search out the magician from deck, again certain combos. Matt will probably end up linking the video in the bottom to this to stuff that he's seen before. Then my tech choices, I decided to play 2 Card-D. Basically, I wanted to play like a mini draw engine because I know sometimes this deck's first turn can be quite slow and you either put nothing on the board or just a single thing. This will give you extra pluses in the long run and will help fish out the combo pieces.
And as you're running, I think it's 12 to 14 back row, it's not a problem.
Yeah. And also to twin with the same theory, 2 copies of Swift Scarecrow. So if you draw one of these first turn, you can go card-D, no fear. And then 1 Fire Fist Bear, because as I'm playing Tenkies in here to search out the rabbits, I thought I might as well play the additional target because you don't always want the rabbit. Now for the spells, 1 Dark Hole. Actually, I should probably get rid of the monsters first. 1 Dark Hole. 2 copies of Forbidden Lance to help protect the monsters on the field. Then there's 2 copies of MST. I was tempted to play a 3rd copy of it, but I just couldn't find the space. Then the staple in the deck, the 3 wind-up factories, help with the combo pieces and whatnot. Triggers every turn off of Shark or off of Rabbit. Played 2 copies of Tenki. I decided not to play 3 in the end, just so... because this gets cloggy in the back row if you don't play the bear. In hindsight, I probably should have played 3, but
thinking about it though, you've got that. You've got the wind-up factories, which are continuous, and I know you couldn't find Jafim's chains, but if you had, that would have been 3 continuous things, which could have clogged.
Yeah, to be honest, I found the Tenkies cloggy anyway.
Really,
so
even at 2?
Yeah, even at 2.
Wow.
Because they sit in the back row and they don't really do anything for you other than the 100 booster rabbit, which puts it to from 14 to 15, which in the meta is nothing at all. Then to the traps. I play 2D Prison, single copy of Mirror Force, single copy of Warning, single copy of Compulse, single copy of Bottomless. So when Matt said 14 or 15 back row, he was wrong by a lot.
I thought it was more than that.
No, because you're so heavy on spell and traps in this deck. And that's more inclined for the monk build of it. Now for the extra deck. Played Levier. Again, makes the combos off of the wind-up rabbit. If you banish a magician, you can get it back in the same turn. The MX Saber Invoker. Basically just specials the warrior from the deck. Makes the rank 5s, makes the rank 4s. Then my secret copy of Wind-Up Zen Minds. I'm so glad I got that the other day. Helped so much in a game. It triggers Factory. One of my opponents actually made this against me and forgot it triggered my own Factory because it's any wind-up on the field that activates.
Winning.
Then I played the single copy of Fortune Tune, so it just goes back into the extra deck, cycles the level 3s back into deck. And then for the rank 4s, I played 1 copy of Vylon de Sigma. Basically, this would have just been a panic button. It would have been the same combo that you would to have made Shockmaster back in the day. This would just remove a threat off the field if for some reason 101 couldn't do it. Then for the standard rank 4s, again, end of a combo piece, the Blade Armor Ninja puts 4/4 damage on the board. And as soon as you play the 2 Wind Up Warriors, that's the targets for them. 1 copy of Black Ship of Corn. I still think this is broken. I know 101 can do the same thing in essence. I still just like to have both of them. Then 1 copy of Maystroke, the defensive play for the first turn as soon as we don't have Shockmaster anymore. Then the Abyss Dweller, the side deck, main deck thing. Then the Cowboy, the game finisher. Now that's it for the rank 3 or 4s. We played 1 copy of Shark Fortress, again finishes the OTK combos, puts 4,800 on the board in a single attack. I did this against Fire Kings in one of the last rounds, and that did put him in a critical position so he couldn't use warning and things along them lines. Then a Volcanosaurus, just because Volcanosaurus is broken in my opinion still. This did really well in the Constellar matchup because they had already burned out their Pleiades, trying to stop me getting to it. So I just burned their Pleiades for 2/5 and then put the Gaia Dragoon over the top. Then I've got 2 more rank 5s, Tyrus for the defensive play if you want to run into a lot of back row, and then Zenmayo if you against things like Gigi, which actually didn't turn up at the tournament for a change.
Again, Trigger's Factory.
Again, Trigger's Factory. Then my matchups. I played against Matt in the first round. He was playing Junk Doppel. Got curb stomped because I don't like playing against Junk Doppel.
No, if you'd remember the Papal Operative, you would have got game 3. Definitely, because you had the OTK on the board. Obviously, Doppel, I don't play back row. You would have had the game.
Yeah, but I've never done well when I go against Doppel.
No.
You will test it against me and you will win every single game.
Dad?
Through a luck sex. Dad, BLS, stupidly combo thing. In the second round I played against David, who was playing Chaos Dragons. Again, this was a really tough matchup because I think 2 of the 3 games he put the Light Pulsar Dragon and Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon on the field in the same turn. And again, that's always an issue to try and get through. That's nice. And then round 3, I can't remember who I go against, so I apologise to whoever that was. In round 4, I went against...
Oh, I actually got round 3. James. No, round 3 was James.
Okay, round 3 was James, and that was against... So have you got round 4 at all?
Maybe. I do. Go with Constellars.
Basically, if... There was a point in game 3 that if he stopped the combo in the right place, he would have had the full momentum, he would have won the game from there. But it's more for the fact he stopped it at the wrong point, so I could still put other things on the board to control in the future. So if he had made the right call at the right point, he would have won that game quite easily.
Nothing against James, he's just relatively new to the game, so he's getting used to it, because I was watching him after and giving him some pointers on how to play Stellars, considering I've been playing it for a fair few months now.
It's just a simple misplay, everyone could have done it.
Round 4 was against Bobby Richards, if you can remember that.
Nope, that means nothing to me. I honestly can't remember. A game top 8? I'm assuming you don't have that. I think that's probably written on a scrap somewhere else.
Round 5. Yeah, it was written on a scrap. That's mine. Yeah. No, don't have that.
So again, I can't remember who I went against in the top 8, but I obviously won it as I got through to the top 4. In the top 4, I went against Sam, what's his surname? Taffender.
Who went on to the finals.
He went on to the finals, he beat me. He was playing Fire Kings. Basically, I have always had an issue going against Fire Kings, just because they put the 2/7 thing on the board and then just pop everything you've got.
But you got game 1, didn't you? Because you got, I think you got game 1, then game 2 you got screwed by Triple Fiender's Chain.
Yes, Fiender's Chain was a big thing in that game.
Yeah. And then game 3, I just think it was just relatively grindy, and they're going to win the grind game.
Yeah, because they're just going to go, okay, I'm going to wait for my combo pieces because you haven't got yours yet either. So I think that's all we need for the profile thingy today.
Okay, thanks, and we should have more stuff next week.